Good morning, everyone. I want to welcome every one of you, and especially the fathers, and wish you all happy Father's Day. Um, it's the day the Lord has made, and let us rejoice in it. I am going to pray, and then we will start. Our gracious Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for this great opportunity that you've given us to hear you speak to us, to come to receive from you. Father, we ask you to speak for thy servant to hear it. Speak those words to meet our needs, to make us to be closer to you, to serve you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I'm continuing on the book of Romans. I think everyone should know my theme now. That is justification by faith in Christ Jesus. And I did also explain what justification means. It means that God declares sinners righteous on the basis that they have trusted that Jesus died for their sins. And so Paul started to discuss more on this. He's taking it step by step. The first thing he did was to discuss who are the sinners. From God's own point of view, I will continue to say, God sees this world of people in this world in two categories. One is the Gentile. The Gentile are people who do not have the written word of God. They have the word of God, but it is in their conscience. The other group are the Jews. The Jews have the written word of God. And God says, these are my people. They are the apple of my eyes. They are my chosen people. So Paul decided to find out. God says, my anger is on all these people because they do not follow my way. They have disobeyed me. First thing he dealt with was the Gentiles. The Gentiles are the Greeks and the Romans. And he said they are guilty before me. So they are sinful. And after that he dealt with the Jews. He said that the Jews are guilty before me. So they are sinners. Well, the question that the Jews have for Paul is, why are we then the chosen people if we are guilty before him? And I dealt with that earlier. It is the nation that is chosen, but the people individually will have to personally know him. So he dealt with several questions which they have. That's what we dealt with last 2 weeks. Today he is going to summarize what he's been saying about man being sinners. That's what we are going to see in Romans 3 from 9 to 20. And I have titled this to be, you want to read now? Yes. Okay.
Romans chapter 3 from verse 9 to 20. And I'm reading from the New King James Version. What then? Are we better than they? Not at all. For we have previously charged both Jews and Greeks that they are all under sin, as it is written, there is none righteous, No, not one. There is none who understands. There is none who seeks after God. They have all turned aside. They have together become unprofitable. There is none who does good. No, not one. Their throat is an open tomb. With their tongues they have practiced deceit. The poison of asp is under their lips, whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. Destruction and misery are in their ways, and the way of peace they have not known. There is no fear of God before their eyes. Now we know that whatever the law says, it says to those who are under the law, that every mouth may be stopped, and all the world may become guilty before God. Therefore, by the deeds of the law, no flesh will be justified in his sight. For by the law is the knowledge of sin. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to title this In Front of God's Mirror. In front of God's mirror. What do we use mirror for? We use mirror to view ourselves and anything behind us. When you drive, you use the mirror to look what is at the back. And for you also, you use mirror to look at yourself. Mirror is a glass, and then you polish the front so that you can see yourself. Well, shall I say, unfortunately, or that is the way that it is, women spend more time on the mirror than men. And therefore, if you are going to go anywhere with a woman, then you have to give 2 hours, because she will continue to stay on the mirror for a long, long time. Every step of preparation, the clothes and everything, she will stay on the mirror. And before she steps out of the car to go where she's going, she will look at herself under the mirror. Men don't care. We can just go even without seeing any mirror for a long time, but not for our wives or women in general. Well, the mirror also, when we use it to look at ourselves, and there is any spot or something to clean, we will use it to clean that area and make certain adjustments. Well, what we use it and how it shows depends on the quality of that is in the reflection. There are some of them that give poor reflection because they were not properly polished. And there are some which will magnify, and some of them will make it little. That is about a mirror. It is to view so that you can use it to make adjustments in your life or in your face, physically. The book of James talked about a mirror when he was telling people, I want you to become doers and not hearers. He said that people go to the mirror, look intently in the mirror, and then after they leave and forget who they are. And that is people who are hearers, but they're not doers. So we're going to look here under God's mirror. We're not going to stand on our own mirror. God says, okay, I want you to stand on my mirror because that's how I see you. want you to look at it very, very well. Because when we look on our own mirror, we see ourselves pretty good. We compare ourselves with our neighbor, a friend, our wives, our husbands, or whoever. We look pretty good. Oh, I'm not as bad as ABC. Therefore, I look good. Well, God said, you don't have to look at those mirrors. I want you to look now at my mirror. So we start with verse 9. In verse 9, what he said, I have already told you that everyone is under sin. Everyone, Jews and Gentiles, are under sin. They are all sinners. They are all sinners. And I'm going to again further explain and give you the reason why I say that they are all sinners. So why is he saying that? Paul is saying that because we are all saying to ourselves, I am very good. Even though I'm not 100%, but at least I am pretty good, no matter whoever you are. We'll look at other people and then we say, I am better than them. But now, look at what God says in verse 10. God said, this is my mirror, and I want you to look through my mirror. His mirror says in verse 10, none is righteous. And he puts again an emphasis on that and says, no, not one. What an emphasis that God puts in there. What does it mean to be righteous? What it means is that God is saying, you don't have a right standing with me. Period. You don't. No one has any right standing with him. It is when you have a right standing with him, then you will do the right thing which God wants. And God is saying, no one on this earth, no one, not even one, an emphasis that does that. And God continues. It then says, no one understands. What does that mean? It means that no one understands what God wants. None of us. In 1 Corinthians 2, verse 14, I will ask the pastor to read that portion. 1 Corinthians 2, verse 14.
First Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14 says, but the natural man does not receive the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness to him, nor can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned.
Right, thank you. My Bible says he is not able to understand what God says. Every one of us is born in the natural world. But there's also God dwells in the spiritual world. And the two cannot be together. There is no way you will understand fully what God says in your own natural person. You cannot. You cannot understand God. The two are world difference. And you cannot achieve that by your own power. And that's why he says here, no one understands. You don't understand me. You don't understand what I want. He continues and says that no one seeks for God. You may say, well, I go to church. You may say, hey, I do all the things that are supposed to. I pray. You will say, I read the Bible almost every day. But God says, even though you are doing those things, you don't understand me. You're not truly seeking me. You're not fully doing seeking me. You are seeking things for your own self, but not me. Then he goes on and says, all have turned aside, together they have become worthless. That is, he's saying here that man, all he thinks is selfishness. He's very selfish. He's only thinking, and what matters to him is only himself. That's all that occupies him at all times. And because even though God created man, and man is doing whatever he wants, he had no relationship with God. And God said, as far as I'm concerned, you are useless to me. Because you don't bring glory to me, even though I created you. There's nothing that you are doing that really is of worth to me. As far as I'm concerned, you are nothing, because you are not bringing glory to me. We have no relationship. And that's what God is saying. And then he continues and says that no one does good, and he makes an emphasis and says, not even one. Not even one. What does that mean? No one does good. Well, you say, well, I have my neighbor. You say, how about the Bill Gates? He spends money all over the world and doing all those things. How about this? You can mention so many people of your philanthropists and other people you know, even you are doing good. But let me say this. You are doing good things. You're doing good things. But you're not doing good works. What's the difference? When you are doing good things, you are doing it for your own selfishness. It is only for your own value that you are doing those things. But God says, I created you. When you come to him, then you will do good works. That is works that will glorify me. It is not for your own self. It is what will make me to shine. Those people, those things they're doing, that's good. That is good for the world. But as far as God is concerned, he said they are doing good things, and to them no one does good. No one does what pleases me. No one does what brings glory to me. That's what he's saying in here. And then he continues and talks about their mouth. Our mouth. Look at our mouth. He says in here, their throat is an open grave. Wow. You talk to people, you ask them to open their mouth, it's like death is coming out from their mouth. It's like grave is coming out of their mouth. Even the way they talk, the way that they reason, everything about them is all grave. It's evil that is coming at all times. He then goes more and more and more and says their tongues are deceiver. They use their tongue to deceive, and that's what they do. Every man is finding there's falsehood, and they are deceiving at all times. You take your life and see if that is true. And he said the venom of asps is under their lips. That's all it is. If they open their mouth, it is deadly at all times. That's how that matter. Even though they may look good, but still it is deadly. The Bible says, out of the heart of man, out of the heart the man speaks. It is from what is in the heart that every man is speaking. It's all filled with devilish things, deceit, and that is all that is in them. Then he goes on and says, their mouth is filled with curses and bitterness. That is how man is. Everything that comes from him. It shows exactly their sinful nature. It shows the part that is who they are. They have nothing, no relationship with God. Then he goes on to say their feet are swift to shed blood. All the design is how to destroy destroy, is how to kill someone. If you go to Proverbs, we're not going to read it, Proverbs 1:8-19, it talks about obscene and how they design evil at all times. And that's all that man does. Every time he is there, he's thinking of how can I do bad in order to get something for myself. Never for God. Never. Well, God also gives a result. He said that their paths are ruin and misery. There is self-destruction which will come now or later. Even on this earth, they may be looking good, they may be doing well, but the Bible says, do not be deceived. What a man sows, he will reap. If you sow to the flesh, you're going to reap corruption. If you sow to the spirit, you will reap eternal life. This is a spiritual retribution principle. It will never miss. Never will it miss. If only your concern is about this world, it's about flesh, it's going to end in corruption. You're going to go to hell. But if you seek what is spiritual, which we will go through very soon, then it will end with eternal life. It will never change. Never, and nothing will change this principle which God said. And he said that they don't know the way of peace. There is no peace in them. The Bible says there's no peace for the wicked. Yeah, they may have everything. They may enjoy everything as far as this world is concerned. They will ride the best cars and have the best houses and have the best jobs and have the best of everything. There's nothing wrong with that, please. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. But if that's all that those people have, he's saying, even many do not have peace. That is what is called the shalom peace, which man will have. The peace with God. The peace, the wholesome peace. The tranquility in their soul that only God supplies. They may have all those things. Nothing is wrong if you got them right. But still, the peace of God is lacking. That's what God is saying here. They don't understand the way of peace. And it says here, the final assessment is that there is no fear of God before their eyes. There is no fear of God before their eyes. You see, that is the summary. Every one of them, they have no fear. They don't fear God. And because they don't fear God, they go and do whatever they want to do. They don't think that they are accountable to God, and therefore they don't care. They do whatever comes in their mind. Whatever comes. Hedonism occupies their lives because they know that they're not going to give an account. That's what they think. Okay? And then, therefore they go on to do whatever they want to do. Now he speaks that those people under the law. When he talks about those people under the law, he's talking about everyone. The law of God is in the conscience, and then the law of God is also written. And so when he speaks, he is speaking to everyone under the law, whether it's of conscience or the one written. And he says, as I speak to you now, as you read this here, every mouth to be stopped. You can look at your life now. And I pray that God will open your eyes to see you. Because when you see yourself here, you will have nothing again to say to God. Your mouth will be stopped. You will not compare yourself with someone else. Because you're looking at yourself and the holy God and the righteous God and God you're comparing. God said, I'm showing you who you are compared to you, and now you have no answer. You have no answer. you have no answer right now, even by this time. Because one day, you will give an account to me. Whether you want to believe it or not, as long as God brought you to this world, you will one day give an account to Him on how you live. Whether you want to accept it or not, God is saying, you will give an account to me. Because I brought you to this earth. It's like parents and their children who go to school. Their father paid for them to go to school. He will want an account when you come back. It's like somebody, a salesperson. You go and you are given something to carry to go and sell. You will come back and give an account. All of us will give an account to somebody someday. And therefore God who says, you are going to give an account before me. You have to. And we cannot avoid it, whether we want to believe it or not. Then it goes on to end, and there's nothing you can do that can make you stand right with God. Nothing you can do on your own can make you stand right with God. Therefore, it says the Lord of God, which is in your conscience and in the written word, it's all there, and it's giving you a summary that you are a sinner. You and me are sinners. Because we are sinners, we are going to give an account. God has already said that you and me, our eternal destiny is hell away from Him. That's what God is saying. So you see, you cannot compare yourself with someone else. You can only compare yourself with God. And when you see that, you find out that you are found wanting. You're nobody. So how do we get away from this dilemma? How do we do that? It's only by His grace and mercy. It's only by His grace and mercy. God, you cry to Him and say, God, I am only dependent on your grace. I'm only dependent on your mercy. And I want you to come and do something. I don't want to die eternal death. I don't want to go to hell. I want to be with you. That's why Jesus Christ came. That's why He came and died for you. That's why He left heaven. The joy, the convenience of everything about heaven, and came and lived with you and me on this simple earth and gave His life so that if you will trust Him, then you will become a child of God. Then you have a relationship with God, and you can start to enjoy God. And when you are not going to be accountable again, because He will say that now there's no more condemnation to those who are in Christ Jesus. You can even ask Him now. Let Him change your life. Next week time, we're going to discuss more on how, fully well, how you can become a child of God and be right with God. Thank you, Father, for this time. Thank you for your blessing. I want to pray for anyone here. If there's anyone that is struggling, you see yourself before God, Father, that you are found wanting. That God has opened your eyes to see that you need Him. You can call upon Him and say, Lord, I'm sorry for my sin. I realize you died for me. I want you to come into my life to save me from my sin. I accept that Jesus has died for my sin. I ask Him to take over my life. And you will become a child of God. In Jesus' name. Thank you. Father, I pray for anyone who has accepted me. And Lord, you will try to fully transform that person.
and all the glory belongs to Jesus.